Welcome to Stepdads. You just heard our new intro song by Greg Ellis.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. We love that song. Thank you, Greg. He rocks.
Shout out to Greg. Please check him out on all social media. The dude is so funny and very talented.
He's a very talented man. Not only is he a comedian, he also plays instruments and such. And he has a British accent.
And he's handsome as hell. So, you know what? Fuck you, Greg. How dare you?
I guess having a British accent isn't a talent when you're British, but I still consider it one.
He's a triple threat. Handsome, funny,
British
talented,
accent.
musical. My God. We had Thanksgiving last week. That friggin' ruled.
That did rule.
I'm all about that brisket Ariel made.
Oh my God, it was so good. It was like fall off. It wasn't even, there was no bone to fall off, but like it was literally just like crumble to pieces.
Yeah, I
meat.
As I'm, in my 30s now, I don't want turkey on Thanksgiving ever again.
No, unless it's like really dark, like a turkey leg, like you get at like a theme park.
Yeah,
you get like that's the only form.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, to be honest, I like turkey replacing ground beef and like I like turkey burgers and shit like that. And I'll use turkey meat and spaghetti or whatever. Sometimes or ground beef replacement. But if we're talking like eating turkey,
I just give me the giant leg or nothing.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. When you need gravy and the sides to make the turkey good, that you should just stop wasting your Thanksgiving.
It should be making it better, not good.
Yeah.
It should be making it amazing. It should be like with the brisket, the gravy and everything on top of it elevated it to like elevated it to like amazing.
Right.
Whereas like with the turkey, it would just be elevated to like pretty good.
Right. Like I could have eaten just that brisket by itself with nothing else added, and it would have been amazing. So you also made meatballs.
Yes, the meatballs in the slow cooker.
What else did we have? We had stuffing.
We had stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, and marshmallows, green bean casserole.
Yeah. I'm just getting horny for Thanksgiving.
I think that's it.
Yeah. But that was like our first. We didn't have a Thanksgiving last year.
Yeah.
But that was at your place, and that was much better than Thanksgivings that we had at our old apartment.
Yeah.
With the King Super starter box that you and I had, that we
this shit rocked though.
It was amazing.
It was good though. It was better than nothing.
We made it. Who did we have?
Ian Abramson.
Ian Abramson. Yeah,
we had Ian Abramson staying on Thanksgiving with us.
We had no furniture, so we literally
had a couch.
No. We didn't have the couch. We had
when Ian stayed. Yeah,
it was either the couch or I think it was still our lawn chairs, wasn't it?
No. When Ian stayed for Thanksgiving, we had a couch.
Okay. But
we might have. I think we had the two couches when Ian stayed.
Yes, because we also brought your futon out.
Yeah,
your foldable futon out in the living room.
Because I think a couple people came over to watch football even on Thanksgiving. Even like I think people to hang out
later
with
that
us.
night.
Yeah.
But like for food wise, it was just you, me, and Ian.
Yeah.
In our tiny ass
apartment that we didn't have enough money to furnish.
No,
the first 7 years, 65 for how many years it was.
Man, someone came over towards like the last 2 years you and I lived there, and they're like, "Did you guys just move in?" We're like, "No, we've
been
lived
here for 4 years.
We didn't put any paintings up, no pictures, no posters, and it was just like, why? Why would we do it? But looking at it now, it's like, man, we had bare walls.
We did have bare walls.
Time.
Now that I haven't been around bare walls for a while, it's like, oh man, we were weird.
That's how we know that we're like actual adults now. We don't have bare walls anymore in our living spaces. But the box that your futon came in was the wall of my quote unquote room.
Yeah.
For the kitchen. But I'll never forget trying to carve that turkey with just like plastic spoons and
that
shit.
came up in my memories again. The other day. I was like, oh God.
But that was like our first, I feel like, adult Thanksgiving. That was like,
and we were struggling.
Yeah.
And we were struggling.
But this past one was great because we were in your house.
Had good food. Had some friends.
Yeah, no one fought or anything. Ben Bryant made chocolate chip cookies with Oreos stuffed in them.
Yeah.
He tried to make me fat again.
I literally could only have one of them. It was too rich.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't handle this.
I tapped out at one too.
When sweets are too rich, like I struggled to even finish it. It's like if one bite is enough. It's like, okay, this is amazing, but I cannot handle this.
No, I can't.
It's like cocaine.
Yeah.
It's like, no, can't do this.
Oh boy.
Can't do it. Too rich for my blood.
Yeah, fuck that, man. But I just got back from Florida. My wife and I had a little mini honeymoon. We don't know when we're ever.
Which theme park did you go to?
We went to Universal Studios / Islands of Adventure. And the best part was that it was just my wife and I and some of her friends. But on the last day, it was just her and I. And going through the lines with parents and kids and watching them watch us with disdain as we were just going through lines with beers was the fucking best. Like,
hell yeah.
All these people our age are just running around with like little 5-year-olds, but we're just skipping the lines because we don't have to worry about kids.
They're just jealous.
They were just
like,
man.
Oh, fuck you.
So if you can go to a theme park as an adult now, just
I want to go to a theme park, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to any of the ones in Denver. That one in Lakeshore fucking scares the shit out of me. Lakeside or whatever.
No, you need to travel more than like an hour's.
When I was a kid, we'd go to the Six Flags in Arlington, Texas every summer.
Yeah.
And that Six Flags fucking rocks.
Yeah, Six Flags is great. We went to Worlds of Fun a lot in Kansas City.
We went there when we moved to the Midwest.
Yeah, yeah.
That one was pretty. The Mamba.
Yeah, the Mamba's great.
Whew, the Mamba will fuck you up.
Yeah. I remember my dad, when it opened, we went there the year it opened. And my dad loved roller coasters when we were kids, so we would always like have to wait for him to go on it because we weren't tall enough. But even after that first time in the Mama, he goes, "Are you guys ready to go back to the hotel room?" Like it just fucked him up too much.
Texas's big roller coaster at the Six Flags there was they had the largest wooden roller coaster in the world.
Dude, fuck wooden roller coasters.
It's terrifying, dude.
Wooden roller coasters.
I only did it once, and it was because like I felt like my brothers and dad tricked me into it. Because I'm not like a heights person really.
No.
I would go on on the ones that are just like fast and take hard corners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally cool with that. It's like the ones that like are really, really. It's like it's the world's tallest wood. So like you're hearing the wood creak and you're going up like taller than like any building in fucking Dallas almost. Like
I can't remember the name of the wooden roller coaster at Worlds of Fun.
It was called the Texas Giant.
Oh god.
And it was fucking terrifying.
That sounds like you're going to get whiplash.
Just like the climb up and the wood creaking is like the worst.
No, fuck that. I will go on any other roller coaster. I found out that I like get motion sickness now, just in my 30s on roller coasters, but it's fine. But I would much rather go on one that's going to make me throw up than a wooden roller coaster, because a wooden one will fuck you up.
I like the water ones, even if the water's gross. Fucking let's. I don't give a shit. I like those like
ones with like
the
waterfalls.
Wild ones that are like going through like caverns. Those kind of ones.
The tubes.
They're like fast and then they hit water occasionally.
Yeah.
Those ones rock.
Oh god.
I love the whole spectacle of amusement parks.
Yeah, it rocks. As an adult without kids, if you have that window in your life, you need to go.
I went to whatever one is in California, Disneyland or Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
I went there once. I was on pain meds. I was for my shoulder, but I was also had some alcohol.
I was gonna say.
And
how old were you?
I literally fell asleep on the teacup. Like in the middle of the ride, not like when it was like we're just sitting there. Like I was like asleep on the teacups. As it's like, my friend's like, he hurt his shoulder.
How old were you?
I was in the Marines.
Like early 20s?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like 22 or 23.
You just know there was either like a scared mom or a child that saw you passed out in the whirling teacup.
Oh yeah.
It was like, oh my God, do we need to get off?
And there's a bit. My buddy, who's now a doctor, Tony, convinced me to get on those ones where they strap you in the shoulder like you're a pilot and they just shoot you up real quick.
Yeah, the rocket.
They're like, let's see how like tired and sleepy he is. And I was like still like getting like shot up. I like woke up and I was like, oh my God, what is this? Why are you guys annoying me?
I feel like when you're in the Marines, your friends just try to weekend at Berners you at as much as they could.
No, there was way more worse people than me that we would do that to, actually. We left a guy at SeaWorld one time.
Yeah, I think you told us that on the last one.
Yeah.
But my God, man. Getting out of the Marines saved your life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We did not discuss this, but can you explain to our listeners why you chose the Marines over the Army?
They had the shortest line at the recruiting office. I'm nothing if not practical. I was like, I want to go sign up and ruin my life, but I don't want to be here all fucking day.
Oh, my God. I just love the idea that you saw a line and was like, God, which one's faster? Which one?
I don't want to be here all fucking day. It's like, that was my thinking. Like, I didn't really care which one I signed up for. I knew nothing about any of them. I honestly had never even heard of the Marine Corps when I joined it, and that is 100% serious. I was a very sheltered child.
You have a Marine tattoo?
Yeah, it's literally on the side of my arm. It's not even on my forearm. I was like hammered when I got it.
All right, we do have video podcasts now, so Zach,
it's literally on the side of my arm.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They stenciled it on, and they were like, "Is this fine?" I was like, "I don't give a shit." I was hammered. That was in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina.
Oh my God. So, I actually don't know this. Why did you decide to get into the Army or Marines? Like, what made you go to even sign up?
I was super depressed living in Council Bluffs, Iowa. And I couldn't get myself to go to classes at junior college. And I was like, oh, I guess I got to do something.
I'm going to sign up.
I was like, I got to do something. Can't just sit here and play Xbox. At the time, just I don't know, it was like Halo 2 or something.
So no trade school.
Never even crossed my mind.
It's just.
I was like, you know what's big right now? War.
Oh, because what year was that? That was 2000.
I joined in 2004.
Okay, so that's
at the beginning of 2005. Okay. So it's war was huge.
That was peak
war.
Peak patriotism.
Yeah, when you signed up, then you literally got an award just for a ribbon on your your uniform. Just for signing up during that time because you signed up during war.
Oh, man. I just want to go back in time and see the guys in front of you, and ask them why you signed up. Like, I want to fight for my country. And then they ask you, and you're like, I can't sit on my ass and play Halo 2 anymore.
Yeah, I was really I guess I got to do something. I mean, I can't even get myself to go to fucking junior college.
Didn't want to learn how to fix cars. You have an IT degree.
I do have an IT degree now.
Do you wish that you did that before?
I mean, I couldn't do that before. That was why I joined. I literally couldn't get myself to go to class. So, if the military was technically a good thing because it gave me discipline to actually do things I needed to do. Because I would just go, my friends would be like, oh, you want to go play basketball? I'd be like, let's go play basketball.
Oh, my God, I'm sweating. Like,
don't you have a class? I'm like, I'd rather play basketball.
God damn, that is...
You want to go... It's just like anything. You want to go do this? I'd much rather go do that.
Thank God you didn't even actually, see combat. Because,
Oh, yeah. That would have been the dumbest reason to die. He died because he...
the line was shorter.
Didn't think of trade school.
God damn it. I can't believe I've never asked that before.
No one suggested trade school, so he passed away.
Oh, man. Weren't you
No one suggested trade school when I graduated high school.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Now it's now everyone kind of knows college is a fucking sham.
Yeah, that's true. I shouldn't accuse you of that.
But I graduated in 2003. I'm old.
Yeah,
literally, it was go get a business degree, and everyone was either going business or nursing. Every woman. Sorry for saying female. Yeah. Every woman was going nursing. Every dude was going business. It was very general.
Especially in the Midwest, that's 100% true. It was just either became an entrepreneur, or you got into medicine and stuff. But yeah, the idea of trade school was like...
It was not... People were like, why would you go to trade school? You need to go to college. That's where like the big bucks...
Yeah, they're like... Because they looked at like anything with skilled, quote unquote, skilled labor was like,
and then now
why would you want to do that? That's your backup
intro
plan.
IT degree is like $14 an hour, and cooks at Chick-fil-A make $17 an hour.
No, everything's great, guys. we definitely didn't ruin a whole entire generation of getting student.
Let's tell some jokes.
Oh God, I needed that laugh. Oh, that's amazing.
Andrew Cuomo is out as governor. Chris Cuomo is out at CNN. But Rivers Cuomo is still the lead singer of Weezer.
Why did my dad cross the road?
Why?
To get to his other family. Boom. I love that joke because I've both opened and closed with it, and it gets the same reaction. Silence.
Yeah.
People either really love that one or they hate that one.
Let's see. My dog had a rib removed so it could catch its own tail.
God damn it. Sex workers jack off all trades.
When I say comedians in cars, I mean Larry the Cable Guy starring in the Pixar movies.
This year I want an advent calendar, but instead of getting chocolate every day, I want to find out a new celebrity that went to Epstein's Island.
That's a topical one. We got to get more topical.
Yeah.
Do you think the Huckabees pardoned a dog on Thanksgiving?
Oh my God. The hardest part of traveling with a spouse is making sure their arm doesn't fall out of the bag.
Ooh, all right, that's a dark one. Yeah. All right, we'll leave the jokes for now.
I love my wife. We just had a very stressful day in the airport. That's all.
Airport can be stressful. We we tried to fly with our two tiny dogs on the last trip.
Oh fuck! I didn't even tell you yet. On our flight back from Orlando, it was a 4-hour flight. I'm sitting in the aisle. My wife is sitting in the middle, and then we thought we were going to get away with having an empty seat in our row, and very last second before they shut the door, this guy comes on. We have the only empty seat available. He is carrying a Chipotle bag that looks heavy. So we're like, okay, well, I guess, we'll only have to deal with like 10 minutes worth of Chipotle smell. That's fine. He'll eat it. It'll be fine. The dude doesn't eat his Chipotle until 3 hours into the flight. So the entire plane smells like Chipotle, and then he ate cold Chipotle.
Which is going to make you sick, probably.
Yeah, 3 hours into a flight.
Bro, you needed to eat. Chipotle's going to make you sick anyway.
Yeah, it was
Waiting 3 hours guarantees, food poisoning.
It was not a veggie bowl either. I looked and made sure there was...
That makes me sick,
yeah.
Just thinking about it. I mean, I am a Chipotle fan, but you can't wait 3 hours to eat that shit?
There was chicken in there, so...
oh, boy. He was not doing well about an hour or two later.
It's definitely a suicide bomber for doing that.
What? What is the logic in that?
Dude, so it blew my fucking mind. I typically don't like to talk to strangers I'm sitting next to, but I almost said, why? Why are you doing that?
What's your strategy here?
3 hours
I wouldn't even be mad.
Flight?
I'd be like, what's your strategy here? You're going to be sick.
Yeah, that's literally not healthy at all. I would much rather eat fucking
and it's like the veggies and the sour cream that's sitting there too long.
It was it was thankfully boy. I will give him credit for not getting a burrito, but it was in a bowl, but still cold Chipotle with chicken. That's where the next fucking variant's coming from, is this fucking guy. Just
what a disaster.
Yeah, so that will be a life mystery that I'll never
It'd be
understand.
funny if that guy's like, no, I don't eat pussy. It's like, what? You eat 3-hour-old Chipotle?
I think that's a great place to end our segment. We'll see you right after the break.
Hey, folks, are you tired of useless trips to the post office that waste time and energy when you could have spent that at home doing something more useful? Well, I'm Ted Kaczynski, and I'm here to tell you about Stamps.com. You could save time and money at home doing things you need to be doing, like building.
And welcome back. Thank you again to Greg Ellis for those stingers.
Appreciate it.
We are slowly building this podcast as we go.
Yeah, we're figuring it out, and
we just hit record, and we're like, "Oh yeah, we got a podcast."
And then we think of an idea we like. We're like, "Oh yeah, let's do that."
We don't have a website. We didn't have an intro song. We don't.
It'll
have
evolve
sponsors.
as we go.
Yeah. But yeah, a little piece of business. Please follow us on Instagram and YouTube. That's going to be our hub until we get our website. I also encourage you to leave a review on iTunes, on Apple Podcasts, because we got our first review. I forgot to tell you. Yeah. And I'm going to read that now. So please leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
We will read all 5-star reviews on the podcast.
Yes, because we got our first review. Please leave a review on Apple Podcasts in this same vein. The title of the review is Like Bad Beer in a Champagne Glass. I know these guys, so I fully expected the show to be a disaster, but it's a lot of fun to listen to. And a disaster. By World's Tallest Mike. I'm going to guess that is Mike Perry. Mike, if that was you, just shoot me a message because I love you, and that was really funny. So please leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And leave a review in that same vein. Rate it whatever you want, but at least make it funny like Mike did. So,
you got any other stories you want to tell?
I wanted to talk about, because, who knows what the fuck is going to happen with the pandemic. There's new shit popping up.
We're probably going to be on lockdown.
Yeah.
Or in America, as it's called, Glockdown.
God damn it, Zach. But, this summer, if everything's all right, I'd love to hit the road again. Because we had a lot of fun a couple times that you and I did it. But I remember the trip that we took to where we ended up in Chicago, because we were on the way to...
Chicago was actually the first part of that trip.
Well, it was Omaha. Then we did Des Moines.
Oh, yeah, it was Omaha. Chicago was the second part of that.
Yeah, because you were headlining the drop, and I was opening for you.
Yeah.
And we were just making our way up there. And then we met up with our friend Steven in Des Moines, and he came with us to Chicago.
Yeah, Steven was living in Des Moines at the time. His wife was in vet school.
Steven Smith. Really funny guy. Fucking insane.
It's like his 19th shout out on the show.
19th, yeah. But we
fight with him all the time in group chats, and he's in every story I have.
Yeah, he Steven, I love you to death, but you definitely spiked my blood pressure. But you know what? I love you. But we picked up Steven. We drove to Chicago, and we got an Airbnb. This was in 2015, because Star Wars Force Awakens just came out. We got midnight tickets to that too.
We did. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a really fun
That was
night.
a great fucking trip. People were mad at us that we didn't want to hang out.
That felt like a vacation. That was nice.
Yeah. Comics were mad because we didn't want to hang out and drink because we went to go see Star Wars right after the show. Like, immediately you got off stage and then we went straight to the movie theater.
Yeah.
But sharing an Airbnb with you and Steven was both fun and traumatic for all three of us.
Oh, it was, yes. in all different ways.
All different ways.
Also, the Airbnb in Chicago was fucking insane.
It was crazy. It was
literally like, okay, we were in like a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
And the people just rented out a room, and then we're just hanging out there the whole fucking time.
Yeah, it
wasn't nice.
No.
We shared a bathroom with them the whole time, which was fucking awkward.
Yeah, because we didn't want to waste any of our money that we were going to make on the road.
Yeah, it's like, I feel weird like taking a shit at these people's apartment.
It was not comfortable at all. But I will give them credit, because in our room we had a TV with a VHS player with a bunch of classic movies. Okay.
You
taking your review back?
We gotta set that room up a little bit.
Okay,
better.
all right.
Okay, so we were all sleeping. We had a tiny bedroom that we didn't know. We thought we had more.
Yeah,
but we got there, and it was a tiny bedroom in the apartment, one bed, all three of us.
I slept on the air mattress because I was already sleeping on an air mattress. Fuck it, I'll just do it.
You slept on the air mattress. Me and Steve were up in the bed. They had a VCR and a TV of the VCR combo, but they had all sorts of cool 80s and 90s VCRs. It rocked. The selection rocked.
And an N64 too.
Yeah,
so
and an N64.
We played some.
So it was literally just like your child. It was like, hey, 3 dipshits go stay in your childhood bedroom.
Yeah,
basically.
oh my god, that basically was the vibe of that room.
Yeah, it rocked. I mean, the vibe. It was a good vibe. I mean, if you only had 2 dudes in there,
it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But Steven is very free with his body. I won't get into everything that he's free with his body with. You know what? Can I say what he does to our group chat? I don't know.
We won't say what he did.
You know what?
We'll just say his we won't say who he pointed his penis at us a bunch. We won't say anything else.
I want to bring up the other thing he did.
No.
No?
No, it wouldn't get him canceled, folks.
No, it would not. Okay, so
well, that probably not. We can cut that out, but it probably would. We would probably talk about it too.
Okay, he's just free with his body. He got out of the shower and just shook his dick at us a lot. That's what he did.
He would do the what movie is that from?
It's
Saving Sarah Marshall.
No, it was Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Sarah Marshall. I'm combining saving
Silverman.
Saving Silverman and Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Look, if I get any more fucking comments about the Martin Scorsese thing, I
know it's like
it.
Fuck, man. I
get
it's
it.
An honest mistake. Leonardo DiCaprio is in every Martin Scorsese movie.
I've gotten like 4 tweets and
it's
3
fine.
DMs.
We were wrong. We apologize.
I am so sorry, guy. We're gonna get more now.
Bring it on. Fine. Anyways, we get it.
But yes, we're bad with movie names. That's going to be a running bit with this podcast. But he got out of the shower and it was in the very cramped room. Like there was barely. It's smaller than this office.
Well, and when Steven gets bored, he starts going insane.
He
too.
does.
And he'll either try to start fucking with you or somebody else.
Yeah, because
he whip his dick out.
Yeah,
like that's
with consent with his friends.
Yeah,
not any strangers.
Yeah, it's not like no women. No.
It's just he directs it towards us because we eventually find it funny, and that's honestly encouraging.
Okay, so let's get to the good part.
Okay, so the good part is we play some N64. We watch The Predator.
Having a great night.
Yeah,
to be
having
honest.
a
in our
great
cramped
night.
little room. We're still having like a great night.
Great night, and then we drink some beer, and then we all go to bed. And I'm sleeping on the air mattress. Now, at this point in my life, I was a little over 300 pounds. And
how much do you weigh now? Brag a little.
I did weigh 200 before the pandemic. I'm at around 215 now. We won't talk about the weight I gained back in quarantine.
No, your 215's fine.
Yeah, but yes, I lost 100 pounds. Boom. Hell yeah. You can do it too. But I didn't really realize just how unhealthy I was. And this isn't a body positivity thing. I was legitimately unhealthy. Like I was just not living a healthy lifestyle. So I'm sleeping, and I wake up in the middle of the night, and I kind of look over, and Zach is standing by the TV watching Predator again. And I'm like, I thought I was having a dream. I
went insane that night. There are 2 nights in my life that I think I've legitimately gone insane.
Yeah,
and that one was one of them.
It's so embarrassing.
And both of them, okay, and I'm going to do a thing and come back. But
okay.
Both of them have been because things have been on repeat all night. One time in high school, I stayed the night at my best friend Marcus's house.
Mm-hmm.
Then like the night before like a basketball tournament that we were like we had to leave at like 10 in the morning, and we were like we had to get on the bus anyway. I'll stay the night at his place. And he played the song "Far Behind" by Candlebox.
Oh shit!
I don't know if you even know it. I could find it on Spotify. I play it for 10 minutes or for 10 seconds, and we won't get sued.
Yeah.
But and so he played that. But like, okay, and this had been a problem before. Where I just couldn't fall asleep at other people's houses. Here's the song.
Oh, okay. I know what song that is.
Yeah.
So
okay, and so he puts it on repeat.
Oh God,
because it was CDs then to go to sleep. It was this is like 2000 or 2001, maybe even 99. Because I'm like a freshman in high school or 8th grader.
Yeah,
and I can't fall asleep
because it's on repeat.
No, I just couldn't fall asleep. Yeah. So then I just listened to the same song on repeat.
Oh my God!
So basically, I've been through like the same thing as like Guantanamo Bay people.
Really? Yeah. So the reason why Zach was standing up watching Predator for the second time that night, I thought I was having a bad dream, but then I kind of look over.
Oh, that was like the 5th time.
Yeah.
Me and Steven watched Predator probably 7 or 8 times.
7 or 8 times, and I look over and Steven is on the edge of the bed and he goes, "Preston, blow your nose and wash your face. You are snoring way too fucking loud." And I realized that I kept you guys up because of my sleep apnea because I was over 300 pounds.
Yeah. It was so loud. There was no chance of anyone sleeping. There was no chance. There was a better chance of the windows breaking from the sound than us falling asleep. Me and Steven was like, we don't have any chance of falling asleep. We have zero. Because we were in the tiniest room. This is a tight room.
Right, it's a very tight room.
Well, but it was, like in a cool way too. Like, it was a cool room. I'm not blaming them. But like, it was a tight, close room.
Yeah.
So it's like, and like, that was just the thing we dealt with the whole time.
I felt so bad, and I was so goddamn embarrassed because
it's eventually we just like either got drunk enough or like got earplugs.
Yeah. No, we went to the store the next morning. Steven bought me those nose strips to keep my airways open, and then bought earplugs for you guys. We specifically took a trip because of my sleep apnea.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, this is halfway through the trip. We have like a week left on this trip. So it was also the realization of you two, like, oh my God, we got to sleep with this.
I also don't know why
night.
me and Steven just didn't switch the movie instead of watching Predator.
That's what I was so confused about. I legitimately thought I was in a nightmare because it was on a loop.
Yeah. That's like a thing I do when I'm sick, where I like repeat it. So you probably were like, "Oh my God, am I sick?"
Well, yeah, I was like, "What the fuck is?" Because I woke up a couple times and it was just Predator.
Yeah, I don't know why we did that. Maybe
because there was a box.
We
of
didn't
tapes.
even like start playing 64
no,
again.
I'll never forget Steven's like upset.
We were just both like so like out of it and like insane
because it was so loud. But like that was kind of a wake up call for me. I mean, I didn't start like changing my ways until like 2 or 3 years after that. But apparently, because after that, I found out that Ben, our other roommate, was like, "Yeah, dude, you have really bad sleep apnea," and like I kept you guys up at the apartment.
Oh,
too.
You could hear it in the living room of the apartment when you had your door closed in the room. Like,
oh my God,
it was crazy.
I know I don't have sleep apnea now because I've interrogated my wife. Like,
well, that's good.
Yeah.
I did worry. I didn't worry. I was about to say I worry about that. I wonder about that.
Yeah, because I mean that's a legitimately terrifying thing because you can friggin' die in your sleep from that shit.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, dying in your sleep is terrifying.
So that was
makes me never want to sleep.
Yeah. That was one of the things that kind of was a wake up call. Like, hey, you're making people watch Predator 7 times a night. Because,
pretty much all I think about anymore is how I can die.
Yeah. I mean, that's just getting old, man. I mean, the pandemic didn't help out with
Here's
that.
a Woody Allen. I'm going to do a Woody Allen impression.
Dude, no one liked my goddamn Woody Allen joke last week.
I got 314 likes on a Woody Allen.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Well, no, it's a Woody Allen impression as the Godfather. Woody Allen as the Godfather. You come to me on this, the day of me and my daughter's wedding.
All right, that one deserved at least 1,000 likes, so good job, Twitter. Here's my impression of a depressed Southern lawyer. Your Honor, I do despair. All right.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
I think a little girl may have died in my attic sometime before I moved in because there's a dead little girl in the attic of my house.
I worked at both the Omaha Zoo and the Denver Zoo. If I work at one more zoo, I get to shoot the next gorilla. Just give me a little.
I love that one. Oh, God.
I got one more.
Let me see what I got. Trying to find more. I love that battle rapping is half just being a gossipy bitch about the other people's personal problems.
I like to play the game 2 Truths and a Pie. It's where I write down 2 facts about myself and then eat a pie to deal with the pain.
Let's see. You can legally kill uninvited guests on your property in Texas, but they don't want you to get an abortion, which is weird because they're kind of the same thing.
This country is fucking dumb.
I don't know. We're struggling.
Yeah, we're recording this on a day that... Let's just say we're recording this on a day where Twitter is annoying as hell. Because no one has a solution.
Roe v. Wade is about as alive as Herman Cain.
There was like a million ways that sentence could have ended.
I don't know why I thought of Herman Cain.
I was just waiting to find out where we were going to end up.
R.I.P. Herman Cain.
Oh my God. You got. Sorry, go ahead.
Here's my impression of Hulk Hogan on Pornhub. Oh yeah, stepbrother.
Oh my God. All right, you friggin' win. This is coming out Monday, but you got Gethard this weekend?
Yeah, I'm opening for Chris Gethard at the Oriental Theater at Denver on Friday.
At the waiting room on Saturday.
In the waiting room on Saturday.
Dude.
He's doing a podcast as the first show both nights. My brother bought a podcast show in Omaha. So
I did not understand a word you just said.
My brother bought a podcast ticket instead of a stand-up ticket.
Oh, he didn't even buy a ticket to see you?
Be careful.
I'm
only on the stand-up show.
Okay, all right, yeah. I mean, it's not going to matter about
it literally does say podcast or stand-up show on there. But
oh, your brother fucked up and got the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just being vindictive against you.
No. I mean, that'd be funny, but no, he was like, oh, I guess I bought the wrong ones.
Yeah, and I got my first headlining spot in a long time since pre-pandemic this Friday, so
hell yeah.
We'll have to compare notes, baby.
Oh, that'll be fun.
See how it went. Please like us on Instagram and follow us on YouTube. If you want the video version of this, go to YouTube. Audio, I mean, you're already listening to it. But, leave a review on Apple Podcasts, and we'll read the funny ones because that was great. Follow Mike's path and roast us while giving us a good review.
Hell yeah. And as always, fuck M. Night Shyamalan.
Fuck M. Night Shyamalan.
That should be like a send-off. That should be our send-off for every show.
All right, boom. That's our send-off.
That's our send-off for every show.
Right.
See, we're evolving on every show now.
All right.
Our send-off,
On 3, we'll say it and point at the camera.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Fuck M. Night Shyamalan.
See you next week.